All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as to the horse. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first. We'll collect them on our demo on if we fed them or call one near Macanada demo on if we fed them Corneli sauce and they won't. Don't touch the dial because this is where you need to be. My channel, your channel, and our own channel. Insecurity. Imo church leaders protest urge FG to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Church leaders in Imo State has begun a protest asking the FG, federal government, to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to curb the insecurity that is currently going on in the southeastern part of Nigeria, Biafra land. And my question is, what is the concern of the federal government? Are they really concerned in what is happening in the southeast? Are they really taking it as if it is happening to them too? Because if you say you are a president, it means that it is not what you do with ethnicism or something like that, because everybody is your own if you are actually the president. And now there have been a lot of protests. There has been a lot of calling, people calling, leaders calling from all angles, asking the federal government to see what they can do for this man in order to release him, so that they will see whether the insecurity in the southeast can go down. Because all the groups are saying what we want is let him be released. I think that should have been done by now. I could remember the time of Chibok girls insecurity. Government had to do anything. Spent a lot of money. So I think the government should also know what they can do in Biafra land and southeast to see how best the insecurity can stop. Let's go down, make we see full details of waiting these church leaders they tell federal government. Leaders of churches in Imo State under the aegis of Concerned Church Leaders Forum have called for immediate release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The church leaders described the demand as a necessary means to restore stability, revive our economy, and ensure adequate security in the southeast. Speaking on behalf of the group in a press conference held in Owerri on Tuesday, Pastor Cosmos Ikechukwu, General Overseer of Charismatic Renewal Movement, advised the federal government, led by President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to hearken to their call in the overall interest of the citizens, especially the Southeasterners. He said, as part of the strategic measures to ensure adequate security in the Southeast, the federal government is advised to see the need to immediately release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before the November 11th electoral date, in line with the earlier order by the Court of Appeal. Our reason for making this clarion call is simple, based on rule of law. With the ruling of the Court of Appeal ordering his release, Nnamdi Kanu's further detention will be seen by his supporters as punitive. Accordingly, his release would certainly douse tension. By so doing, the security agencies will be in a better position to identify the criminal elements in the southeast hiding under the cover of Biafra agitators. Also, regarding the forthcoming gubernatorial election in the state, the group expressed concern over the ceaseless spate of insecurity in the state, stressing that such would affect citizens' participation in the exercise. Ilechukwu further said, concerning the governorship election in Imo State on the 11th of November 2023, Imo people are expected to go to the poll to elect a governor. The feelers we are getting from our mentoring team is that voter apathy is likely to mar the exercise. The reason for the apathy is not far-fetched. First, due to the grave insecurity in the state and persistent bloodletting voters will withdraw into their shell to save their lives. Secondly, the thuggery and manifold electoral offences that were glorified in sundry manners in the earlier elections this year are compelling the populace to believe that their votes would not count. We are worried about this very unfortunate and regressive narrative and are determined to work with all stakeholders to change the narrative. We intend to mobilize voters who are mostly members of our respective denominations to endeavor to come out to exercise their civic responsibilities on the day and also to avoid acts that are capable of breaching peace. But it will not counterproductive for us to mobilize our members to come out to cast their votes only for them to be visited with violence. To this end, the security agencies are enjoined to put in place top-notch security measures, especially in the flashpoint zones like Olo and Okigwe, to ensure hitch-free exercise, he added. My people, when I don't see as it happen, asana to alo mala or malo, makwana to alo no fek or feliki simagene, fenya no fia, ụfọdụ ga na-ajụ gịnị ka ọ na-ekwu mana asịkwa na onye tụrụ enu kọwalịa na ya bụ ego eji nụ nne na ya bụ ego na-alụ n'iyi ịkwana ka ego eji nụ nne gị na n'iyi I don't see as matters wey be say e dey rise steadily for the southeastern part of Nigeria, Biafra land to be precise, and you can see how lackadaisical the federal government is about the matter. They have not said anything. Even the president have not made any comment concerning what is currently going on in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And many people are wondering, when is all this going to end? When is it going to come to an end? Because now election is coming up in Imo State and nobody knows what is going to happen. People are not secured. People are afraid. And you find out that those who are in politics now, I think they use fear to intimidate the masses, thereby robbing them of their franchise right. And I don't know when that is going to stop because the world is already in the 21st century, and other world powers are moving from locomotive to digital. Everything is becoming digitalized now. But you see Nigeria, you see Africa, they are still struggling with little things that should have been left by now. Money that everybody will share, the whole money for the whole community, one person will take it. They give you money to maintain road, you take it. They give you money to maintain electricity, you take it. And these are the things that everybody is supposed to be enjoying. And you want to keep the money, hide the money just by yourself. Money that belongs to everybody. And thereby, on that note, you deny people electricity, you deny people security, you deny people social amenities, you deny people also their right to franchise. It is only in Africa that things like this are still happening, especially in the West Africa. I think the East Africa, the North Africa, and the rest of them are learning their lessons. But West Africa is going crude day by day. I thought that by now the politics of Nigeria should have been, out of crude. But it seems as if since 1960 to 2023, it looks as if there has been this unveiling of crude political activities, crude political life, which is not supposed to be so. By now, Nigerians should have moved from this stage to another stage. It could have been as Africa power, a nation where you could easily find justice, but the politicians have made it not to be so because of personal interest, personal aggrandizement, personal gain. They will think that they will not be part of the suffering. One way or the other, they will still suffer it one way. Now, look at what is happening to Fubara in Rivers State. The Rivers State people has started stoning Fubara. Even the police, everybody's rejecting him. It's because people are tired. You can't treat people like trash and you expect them to treat you like gold. No, that doesn't happen. Because some of these politicians give them posts, and the next thing you will not even be able to somebody you were talking with before he become a governor, a senator, or a house member. After that, you find out it will become difficult. Meanwhile, These people were voted in there to give the people a listening ear. But the reverse is the case. For you to come and make a complaint to them, you have to pass 500 police. Meanwhile, I'll be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining me on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Don't touch that dial because this is where you need to be. My channel, your channel.